Okay. So I cannot make more. My thinking is I can make multiple hair bladder thingies. So when I'm getting the warning about the oxygen, I can get the air from them and get like a minute basically on top of the normal time, so I don't just die constantly. Because I get distracted all the time. The usual thing is like that I've done in previous Subnautica games. What I used to do was also fabricating multiple hair tanks. So when like my oxygen is going low and I'm about to like pass out and stuff, I would like switch to a secondary. You are way too fast. Got it. I would switch to a secondary hair tank, so I wouldn't like perish. So that's something that why did it switch the main one? I did not mean to do that. Getting a rebreather is going to be like the
Bite
best
trauma
thing.
detected. Flares may distract attacking predators.
Okay. So we already getting bitten? What bit me? What bit me though? Was it you? No, dude. Oh, that's dudes. Plural. Oh, that's so cute though. 4-eye. I'm also a 4-eye. Different kind. Okay, so we got more of these, so we can make more air bladders and not drown constantly. That's the ideal thing, and not drowning all the time. Grab it. Because you can just like get the extra oxygen from the air bladder and just like keep going a tiny bit longer. Because it was like, that's literally how I played like 90% of Subnautica games. Because I constantly forget to...
Oxygen.
Can I... Oh, I think I already scanned the quartz and also the dogma. And then when you go back up, the air bladders get filled up. And it's a really good thing, like at the beginning of the game where you do not have... bigger hair tanks, because like getting to get a rebreather, getting to like find silver, like silver I think is like usually is like the first more like rare resource in the game, and then like and then finding gold and like rubies and stuff. I don't even know if there's like rubies in this game. I don't have the space. And always like take advantage of the air plants, because those like save you a lot. I'm lost. Oh, something to scan. Oh, frames. Okay, just going back up.
Oxygen.
Yeah, no, I know, oxygen. Okay, so where is the thingy? I need to scan them. Can I get close? Come here.
Seek fresh water intake.
Yeah, no,
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Okay. So I need to find a flower that is the same as the one that was in the ship bay thing. Okay, so we go back, we drop stuff, we make another air bladder, so we have a tiny bit of extra time. Oh, I don't have space. Ooh, pretty. always love the bioluminescence in this game. My favorite, I know it's like probably not the most common thematic of people playing this game, because a lot of people have thalassophobia, so they're scared of like deep water and the ocean. I don't. I in real life, I'm not really scared of a lot of things. I have anxiety. It's mostly like ADHD related. It looks gorgeous even on low graphics like this. Yes. Oh, I am very much running out of space. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm not necessarily scared of stuff like the ocean and things. So what I love to do was, like, when I'm playing these kind of games, I like to just look at things and like appreciate the art of it, because it's like games are art. I need to eat and drink in the game. I literally just did. Because it's the thing is, like, games are a form of art. Like, we are from an island and it makes sense that I'm not scared of the ocean. Yeah, full on. The region that we are from Italy is an island, so it's like I'm not scared of the ocean or swimming and stuff like that, or like deep water or anything of the sort. I am not in any way that kind of person, but in general, like, I play horror games for fun, and like I'm not a scared person in general. So for me, like, this is fun. Like, I play scary game to chill even. Yeah, Project Zomboid is my favorite game that I play as my chill game, and it's literally one of the hardest zombie survival game, even if it's like very like isometric, like pixel art is super difficult as a game, and it's like my chill game. So it's like I'm in no way normal, but it is how I process stuff, and yeah, and it makes things more interesting for me, because like I don't have the kind of a sense of dread when I am exploring a game like this. I'm just like, oh, pretty, oh, look at all the like luminescent things, and I like how they use light in these games, because having the bioluminescent thing that happens with oh, there's a water bottle and a flare. Nice. Free stuff. You basically use the lighting in the game to point you in the directions that they want you to go into. So that is the kind of thing, is like a lot of people, and I think it's like I have kind of talked about it a little bit when I was playing Resident Evil Requiem recently, that there is this thing that some people have against yellow paint in games. That you have some games that use very obvious kind of signs for you to know, oh, this is where you're supposed to go, this is where you're supposed to interact with. And other games like this one, well, yes, they have like the obvious, like, oh, you have a beacon that tells you, oh, this is like something that is happening in the game, you need to explore this area and you need to find clues to whatever is the thing that is relevant to the plot. But also the other thing that they use ambient lighting to guide you through it. So you would have things that are lit up, so you know, oh, this interactable things, there is light there, so I should check out that thing. And also, like, here I see the point is there, but there are like artificial lights here, like, oh, these are man-made lights that are positioned there. So I know, like, in Subnautica Below Zero, when you are trying to find Marguerite's base, you look at, like, the signs of, like, where there are, like, crafted habitats and things. So you would have the sort of little breadcrumbs that lead you to where you're supposed to go, and to you as a player it may feel like you found the thing on your own, when it's not necessarily that way. Or in the last game, you need extra things to access areas, so I can explore the area until I get this, and they put the resources to build that in the other area. So they guide you in biomes and the resources you need to go forward in the game. Yes, that's the other thing, because it's like usually when you go from point A to point B, like for example this area, there is a cable that goes through here, that even if they didn't put the obvious beacon there, if you just look around and you see, okay, this is all ocean and there is this cable that is man-made, where does the cable lead? And then you have the lights that they bring you to this other area, and then you're like, you have stuff to scan, and you have a thing to click.
Field notes: onder, not wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. We know the Protea virus infects everything on this planet, and we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
I like that they mentioned the word related, because when we do the genetic modification at the first bit before coming here, it says, oh, you are now related to this thing. Also, I love that they decided all animal life ends up as crabs is actually a thing that happens here on Earth. Yeah, I was about to say that. I like that they decided to go with crabs, because there is a scientific thing that is called crabification, that all life on Earth has the tendency to turn into crabs eventually. And there is no explanation other than apparently the form of crab is the more adaptable to the environment than anything else. So things in life have the tendency to eventually turn into crabs, which is hilarious. There are a lot of creatures that evolved into crab-like form, even from different starting points. Yes, and you see, like now there is light. You see this this line that one goes there, and one goes there, and there is like an habitat thing, and there are lights. And when it's day, I need to see like this cord thing to find this place, but during the night this thing is lit up.
Colony structure located. They may be close to the location of the main habitat.
So those are the things that I do appreciate in games where like they don't necessarily like, and there is like the wrecks usually, the other thing in Subnautica, the wrecks usually start in one point and then they drag around and you see like, oh, there's more stuff here, and there's like, most likely I'm about to die. 1 second. I was talking about stuff. And then you have, oh, there is a rack that is like pieces of this, and then it goes down and it's like there's more stuff lower, and there's probably like more stuff lower still, and then usually there is some sort of like correlation to where they are scattered around. It's not necessarily like as random as it may look like. So that is the kind of thing that I do appreciate in in-game design where you... Oh, is that a habitat builder? Yes. Okay, I can start making an habitat.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes. But the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
This is really where like the game starts, when you no power. Okay. Biolab. Ooh, do I have to power this thing? 1 second. Let me grab air. Thank you, Jama Crunchy. TTP 10 minutes. Oh, time to penis 10 minutes. No! It's a thing in survival games when you're crafting stuff that in a lot of cases, can I unload, put the battery in? Nope, put the battery in.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow death slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Mazefield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Okay, due north. And I got programmable detonator. Okay. So... Is that an air pocket there? Yes, thank you. Oh, that is so nice. Finding air pockets in these games, or finding where the air plants is how you survive. That's a different
I'm
one.
in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Sleep Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the deep, with you and I aboard. 20,000 hours earlier, a hard line leading to a habitat complex in the north was deliberately cut. Why? And if I am not mistaken, and I never am, this node was killed by an explosion below the structure. More mysteries for the qualified investigator. I've retrieved 2 messages. I think you should review them. I remember Sophie very fondly.
Okay, I don't like that it says, if I am not mistaken, and I never am, not how you want to go with the AI.
Hello, I am Zigimantus Starvilus, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable. Build a corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. Put a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. At Fabricator, it will draw from your lockers automatically. Nice, huh? Now you have made a perfect work camp. Later you can add a room for biobed, processor, scanner station, a real bed. Maybe grow some plants. The rest will follow.
I love that like now
You'll
they
want to
have,
visit the biolab near the entrance.
I love that now they have proximity inventory with the stuff, and it tells you in the game you can just put stuff in boxes and craft from there. You don't have to go back and forth. That's the kind of QL that I love in survival games.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Naima?
Hey, fellow debt slave. I'm Naima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of...
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. While less permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
Okay, so you can use the...
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free? This world is yours to explore. But it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
Okay, so basically it gives you the option to do biomod. I think it was the thing here. Yes. Biolab. Okay, so you have an active one, so it's either dash in any direction to avoid predator or hazards. Nice. Or Pathfinder. Release a trail of pheromones you can follow to find your way. I probably will need the Pathfinder more than the dash. And passive biomod. Sea skimmer. Swim faster when close to underwater surfaces or the sea floor. Or oxygen control. Slows oxygen consumption when not moving. I need the oxygen control. How do I use the mods though? Hello. So, like that? Oh yeah, and it leaves like a trail of like lobs when you're going. Cool. I probably want the dash though. This I assume you can just change whenever. The trail of things I will most likely want to... can I change it though? Okay, give me the dash. Passive, give me the oxygen. Perfect. Okay, so I assume that until... This is like... Yeah, dash is really good to like... You can... It has a cooldown. But you can use it to move quickly until like you get like better fins and stuff. So that's probably really good to get at the beginning, and then when like I'm going to explore in places that are a bit more like out of the way, I'm going to need the Pathfinder because I can get lost anywhere. Okay, so what do I need to make the habitat builder? So I need glass and nothing else. I already have everything else. I do need a battery because I used one and I need a new one for my thing, for my scanner, and the glass. I have a bunch of quartz. Then I can just make it. Cool. So then I can just start.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards Zero Debt Day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
Oh, so digestive incompatibility, so I think I need to find whatever modification is there that would let me eat stuff from here, because I only have so much food from the base. Okay, so I have a habitat builder, so I am thinking I should be making a base like right underneath this, and then like I'm making like a small one first, and then I can make like other bases as I go. and then we go back here. I didn't go to the rock, did I? But yeah, no, the good thing in this game is like exploration wise, you always have some sort of like pathway that it shows you. Oh, I didn't put the battery. I'm a dum-dum. I need to switch. 1 sec. I'm going to drown. Unload. Load. Thank you. I was like, oh, I've crafted the battery, and I did not put it in my inventory because ADHD.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not the only one that doesn't remember stuff. So they basically, some of the animals are aggressive towards them, and they think that it may be because some of them, or like a version of them, did something, and they don't necessarily remember it. Is there anything else to be scanned here? So it's like the game is already telling you, like, be careful. You don't know what happened because you just got reprinted, and you don't know if like you got reprinted with all your memories. And like they are already doubting everything. Oh, that's
Oxygen.
1 second. I think that's the thing from the trailer, isn't it? So I assume. Oh yeah, and it has
Potential
a
donor
scan.
found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay.
So yeah, this is the. Okay, I think they did something weird. 1 second. Is there other stuff that I can scan? Okay, so the Titan rock door, it looks like it's crab-like, and it's not actually. Like, you see this? This looks like a crab leg. These are not roots. So I'm thinking that like some sort of like crabification, it's happening with like everything in this planet is turning into a massive crab, including the flora. Oh, I love that we have a gas giant. Like, it's Saturn plus because it has 2 sets of rings. By the way, do you know why Saturn has all that ring?
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely.
Nice. We can now eat the stuff. Because basically gas giants are so big that the gravity is massive and basically pulls apart its own moons and whatever, like Uranus plus instead, and it needs subscription. Oh my god, my friend, no!
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
Oh, that is grim. So I think she unalived and she killed herself near this plant, and basically she begged the plant to like eat me, but then help us eat in general. That is. So that's why I was going to say, like, there's the thing with like when we were close to the plant, we heard Anita's voice. So the plant has kind of like absorbed her personality on something. And like she fed herself to the plant to then save everyone else. But then because it's like I was going to say, the devs made a mistake potentially, or not, maybe it is intentional, where the plant is talking to you, which first of all weird. Also the PDA has a message: do not attempt the tunnel to habitat without a guide. I'm tired of hearing people stagger out of a biobed complaining that this swim was longer than they realize. Did you get the adaptation? Yes, I now should be able to eat animals from here. So I think she fed herself to the plant. So yeah, no, I can eat. It doesn't tell me that it's not compatible anymore. So I think she fed herself to the plant because she was like, oh, I'm going to get reprinted anyway. Here, like, eat me. I'm going to die anyway. Speaking of dying, I'm going to die anyway. Just eat me, consume me, but then please help us be able to, like, eat the stuff that is around us. Because I think Anita was a biologist, or was Nushin or Noreen, or I'm horrible with names. I need to check the logs, but I think one of them was a biologist of some kind. So I think they figured out that that kind of plant can absorb like matter or animals that are around it, and then can help making the adaptations. So that's why someone brought it back down to the place that we spawned from at the beginning of the game, or DNA, because it's like here in the logs. What is the is it Anita? What was the other name? What was the other name? Where is the log? What does it say? Anita Gosho, Akinigiru Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry, there is food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? So she started Anita, okay. She started to hearing the plant, and then she fed herself to the plant, and now we hear the plant because we got some of the plant DNAs for our adaptation. So maybe like the more DNA adaptation, the more we hear the voice of the plant, and she fed herself to the plant, so the plant absorbed her, and now the voice that we hear from the plant in the subtitles, it says Anita. So the plant absorbed her, ate her, and then now the plant speaks with her voice, which is creepy as shit. Anita died of drowning caused by sedation. Her lungs contain elevated levels of xenon and anesthetic. She may have inhaled xenon from her tongue. So she basically killed herself to then... Wait, Anita died about 250,000 hours ago. Gemma Franchi, can you do me a math? How many days is 250,000 divided by 24 is that hours, yeah? So is 10,416 days. Okay. Divided by 365, it is being almost 30 years. 28 years, 500, blah, blah, blah. So I was right that we've been here a lot longer than we thought we were. I was like, Anita died about 25,000 hours ago. She was transmitted to a biobat in Sleep Bay 3 despite contamination with heavy metals and retroviral DNA. She was reprinted without reset. Her life continued. This version of Anita. So, okay, we have one version of Anita, the one that died close to the plant, that died 28 years prior to now. So, and then this version was then reprinted. So we don't know how much time has passed. Like I said at the, earlier, so Nahima is the one that is a biologist, I think. So Sophie is the surgeon, and Naima is an ecologist. So minimum 28 years. We don't know how many versions were printed, as the Noah said, they printed the Pioneers many times. Yes, that's the thing that I'm thinking. Also, they said that the base where the Noah was there, that it was destroyed by an explosion. But then we saw a programmable detonator. So someone blew it up. It didn't just explode for something unrelated. So access granted Nahima. Okay, so Nahima is the one that destroyed it. So we don't know what her motive is, because we're not like in Below Zero. Sam's sister, she did blow up the cave. Spoilers, is a game that has been out for a long time. But basically she was trying to make it so Alterra couldn't use the virus that was in the Leviathan in that cave to then make it into a thing that spread. And because of what it says here, that there was like, there's words about the Kara, Alterra did the thing that Evil Corporation do and weaponized the bioweapon, and then it got out of control, and now everyone has it, and then we now have to like colonize other worlds and like reprint ourselves because we destroyed everything else with this virus. Actually, I think it was like, it wasn't a virus, I think it was oh my god, rain. What is the other thing? Bacteria. Yeah, it was a bacteria, not a virus. So we basically, Alterra messed up the entire universe with Kara, that like the sister of the character in Below Zero tried to stop and didn't at the end. So now I'm thinking like Nahima destroyed that base, and she may have some reasoning as to why. And then we have Anita that is connected, like mentally connected to this plant thing that is also part crab, because apparently in this world everything ends up being the same thing. Because it's saying, oh, the coral and the crab melded together, and like the coral became a bit of the crab and the crab became a bit of the coral. So maybe like crabification to like a larger scale. But yeah, no, what was the thing about the bomb? 1 second. The explosive device. Programmable detonator. Okay, so secure login was from Nahima. Armed, and then this action impermanent. Naima, if you ever get this far, I trust you've got a good reason for it. Be sure, Mantis. Okay, so there is someone else that is called Mantis that was talking to Naima, and Naima is the one that blew up that base specifically. So there is like a third party that is also working on some stuff, and they may or may not be connected, and they may or may not have a reason. We don't know yet, because Sam's sister did have a reason in Below Zero, so we don't know. And Naima is the ecologist, so maybe she knows something, because the thing that is happening in this planet is twofold. First thing, everything is this planet is full of heavy metals, and we're getting poisoned. So first thing, the planet is toxic to everyone here. So as a base, we are not adapting very well. And then we have psychic plants, that is a separate thing altogether, that there's like trying to talk to people and telepathically, and one of them at least managed to create some sort of connection because the plant did help us. The plant did help us. The plant did provide us with the modification that let us eat stuff. So potentially it's not just one-way situation. And then we know that the person that fused with the plant, that she basically said, well, we're getting reprinted anyway, it doesn't matter if I die here, so might as well just like kill myself, feed myself to the plant, so the plant can use its properties that probably the other person, that Naima person, knew about it, because ecologists, like, they deal with environment and animals and plants and stuff. So they probably knew something about it that made it so they say, okay, this plant has this properties, and like we also have animals that turn into coral and rock, and this entire planet is poison, and there's all of this stuff happening and going on, but we have a sentient plant, and like sentient plant that has the ability to transfer DNA. So maybe, just maybe, like there is something else.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, I don't have the ability to make rooms yet. I can make a corridor. So TTP 2 hours, and then I can make a hatch.
Welcome aboard.
It's like the tiniest little corridor. Ooh, frames. All of the frames. Do I have... Okay, so fabricator. Oh, I'm way too far. So there is a radius for stuff. Wall locker is just titanium. There is a lot of stuff that I don't have. And that is titanium quartz. Okay, so there is the craft from storage, but it does have a limit on yeah, frames started dropping while you were building. Yeah, I noticed. So building stuff has a limit on distance. Okay, so give me quartz and copper and metal. So I can, that's just a food. Not a lot of copper. Shoot. I don't know if I can make the thing then. Because I need solar. Yeah, okay, I had just enough.
Power connected.
Okay.
All systems online.
Enough power here.
Welcome aboard.
I have oxygen. And it's tiny. Okay, can I build stuff?
Welcome aboard.
Here. So take that off. Can I build a fab? Oh, okay. Yes, I can. Cool. Oh, and we have snapping. Oh, that's good. So I have access to a fabricator. Okay, so fabricator here is fully functioning. Perfect. It's not a base. I don't have the blueprints to make rooms yet. So bear with on the base building stuff. And I can make a wall locker. And then start putting stuff in. Perfect. Cool. And then I can make more titanium there. I can put the titanium there. No, dear Baldur. Because it's like, I think I... Oh, can I build from the inside? Take that out. I can add lights, but you need copper. So I assume everything... time remembered there. Thank you. I assume everything that has to do with electrical stuff will need copper. So I have a habitat beacon that I can just plop on the top of it. Utility, portable locker. Oh, and of course we have the repair Leviathan that we can just print. But can I build more corridor from inside the corridor? I can. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. Ooh, and I can make... Oh, and I can like just snap corridors from whatever. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with the building in this. Okay, I'm going to make a few more storage locker. I just need a tiny bit extra to like do TTP. The part of the P of the time to penis in the survival game has already been achieved. It's like there is no kind of like gonads to the P, but the P existed. You started building low corridor. I only had corridor available. Corridor is what I made. So from now on, I'm just depositing all of the things from the thing here to the actual starting of the base, at least. Okay, just grab everything. Also, I don't know if I have enough space, but it's fine. But it always starts with a long corridor. All of the builds in survival games start the same exact way. Always phallic shape, every single time. No if, ands, or buts. Only penis. It's so funny that TTP in so Subnautica 2 goes as fast TTP because it starts with only round corridors. Yeah, basically. It gets the fastest TTP because it just gives you round corridors and round stuff at the beginning. Full on. And it's so funny because it's like eventually you always get every single gamer that will play a survival game will eventually end up accidentally or intentionally building penis-shaped bases. Ooh, I can just construct that and getting the thing back. Nice. Because that's just how survival games work. If there is building, there is penis. And that's why TTP is a thing.
Welcome aboard.
Ask me, I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. Okay, put all of the consumable stuff in the first one. And then just mess with the rest. As you would. I usually organize my containers by type of stuff, but I don't have a lot of containers, so they're not organized. Also, I don't really have rooms. I just kicked the thing. So at the moment, it's just whatever. Construct. Thank you. Because it's like I think I need to scan rooms somewhere in like habitats or like crash sites or stuff like that, and then once I do that I will have access to more buildable things, because that's how you progress in these games. Okay, do I have space for more stuff here? No, I don't have space anywhere. I can eat some stuff though. Give me food and give me some water, and then put more fishes here. So we eat, we munch a little bit, we drink a little bit, and some of the space has been used. I can make more lockers. Okay. Nope. I can make it even longer. Okay. There we go. Nope. Go back.
Welcome aboard.
I need to convert some of that scrap into titanium. And you can just like chain craft them. So you just click once or twice or however many you have, and then just let it do its thing. Also, the other thing, can I build corridors vertically? Well, that changes the length. Rotate. Can I rotate up or down? No. Yeah, no. Give me a T. No. Give me a T. No. Rotate. Rotate. No. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. I can bend. It's not necessarily... When I have it rotated, it doesn't... Like, when I go through that, I think I have to do the other bit separate, like that.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, so let's make it a bit longer so I can add more stuff. Chill. And then we can add space to the side. Because the thing is, like, I want to connect rooms after. So having extra corridor space here will help. And then I assume, like, we get other kind of access. I'm going to put more storage to the side. So TTP 2 hours. We have achieved P. Because it's like what I want to do. Like, I have the entrance, and then you put like one room that is just like storage, one room is power, and then you get like the moon pool area and stuff. What I wanted to try to do was like put in a vertical one, but it doesn't look like it lets me do it. Like, I can curve them to go somewhere else, but it doesn't look like I can stop them. So maybe there is like a joint piece that I don't have access to yet. Anyway, let's check what Noah wants to tell me, and then I'm going to go right. Did I grab the last one? It's empty. Let's... Nope. Let's scrap. There you go. Perfect. And then I'm going to, like, create the thing here and the Noah thing in the base as well. Okay. So, Chap.
Another black box. Chap Savan, head of computational dynamics. His job is to make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would call weakly supervisable. It means I respond well to human guidance. I can take partial instructions and generate a coherent concept of operations. Chap gave you his PDA passkey so you could play games on his account. I let it slide. His action was against the rules, but in support of the concept. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, this is very worrying, because we have the AI that says, okay, I am what you would call weakly supervisable, so you just need to give me a little nudges, and then I can make up the thing that you want me to do for like partial instructions. So I kind of make up my mind, which is with an AI that has control over whether or not you get reprinted with all your memory, dangerous. Other thing that is problematic, he broke the rule. It says that he was aware that chat gave you the passcode that was against the rules, but they ignored the rules anyway because we have a problem with this AI. Full on big problem. Okay.